Hey guys, welcome to the Luci Show. Hope you're all having a great night. Coming into stream as per usual. This is my second channel, so please show some support by destroying that like button for the YouTube algorithm. If you're not already subscribed, please do so and hit that notification bell if you'd like to know whenever I put out these live streams, which are just really out on the random. I usually try to put it around this time since I do have a main channel that I usually do around the afternoon. Link down below to all my platforms and the main channel, Living with Luci, all that good stuff down in the description below. So please check it out, along with the fact that you can still get $10 free of Bitcoin after you open up a new account with Voyager and trade $100 worth of crypto. So definitely check out that link up there as well. So today I want to talk about some happier things because we keep talking about crypto and stocks on the main channel. It does get a little bit depressing. So I stopped by this post. Obviously, the Aurora Borealis stopped me because I love Aurora Borealises. I've never seen one in real life, but I really, really want to go to Iceland or anywhere, I guess, up north. I heard you could see it in Canada, although I've never seen it someday. So it's just caught my eye. And it says the world's happiest countries for 2022. So devastating loss of life and growing uncertainty have the world very much on edge. But there is a bit of good news for humanity. Benevolence is surging globally. Marking its 10th anniversary, the World Happiness Report, I do not know that's a real thing. Just read about this right now. A publication of the UN Sustainable Development Solutions Network looks at happiness around the world. Okay, so there's an actual the world's happiness report. The happiest nations are those at the very bottom of the happiness scale, and everything in between, plus the factors that tend to lead to greater happiness. So again, I don't know what it takes to do the measurement of happiness, where I'm just going to take everything with a grain of salt because I think most people know that whenever there is a report or any reports from the government or Bureau of Labor Statistics, any type of report of any sort, it's always skewed in a sense where it's all dependent on the person doing the measuring and who exactly they ask, who has the access to answer those questions. So I take everything with a grain of salt. Like, I'm sure people in North Korea and people in Russia or China probably weren't interviewed as much as people probably in America or that of Finland or other places in Europe. Hey there, Mr. Moore. Welcome to the stream. All right, so let's get into it. Happiest place is starting off. Number one is Finland. So I don't know. Is this Finland or is this like somewhere up north? Let me just move over. I don't know if this is supposed to be Finland or this is Denmark because I don't think I've been to either, or Iceland. This looks like it could be Iceland. I've been to Switzerland. Hold on, let me just move through the images. Okay, no, this is Switzerland, I think. Is this Switzerland? Let me just move to the last picture. Okay, there we go. Okay, so the first image I think was Finland. Does that mean there's Aurora Borealis in Finland, or maybe the pictures aren't in order? Okay, if the pictures aren't in order, it's not my fault. Blame it on CNN. But if this is right, then this is the last picture. Then it should be Netherlands, Switzerland. I've been to Switzerland. This kind of looks like Switzerland. Then that would make this Iceland, which makes sense because Iceland isn't actually supposed to be really cold. So I guess maybe I heard it's greenish. So this is probably right. And then Denmark, never been, but looks about right. So then that would be, is this Finland? So does that mean there's an Aurora Borealis in Finland? Hold up. I'm just going to search. The only thing I've heard about Finland recently, because I've never been, is that they have a female prime minister who's pretty young and that they were thinking about less hours of work. And that's pretty much about it. Luci, I saw your Instagram post about the ring. LOL, Mr. Moore says. Yes, that I made it into a short. And guys, don't take everything you see in my videos too seriously. It is a joke. I didn't just get this ring. I mean, it's half true, half joke because this ring is from my SO, except I didn't just get it today. I got it, well, still this year. And it was actually from a card box. Thought I heard that Norway had the best quality of life. See, exactly. We hear different things depending on where you are hearing it from. And this one's obviously a post from CNN Travel. And by the way that they're judging it, Finland, Denmark, Iceland, Switzerland, Netherlands. But I will say before seeing this post, I have spoken to a lot of people who have read from other articles and whatnot, other sources, telling me that they've heard Switzerland is like the one of the most desirable places to live. But at one point when I was in Vancouver, I was hearing from people over there that Vancouver is one of the most desirable places to live. And it is a beautiful place. So really, I think it just depends on your preference. Like I remember traveling to Hawaii, and people over there, I asked, I think this just like the first person that I asked this question, somebody that worked at a juice bar over there. And I was like, well, are you happy here? Or is there anywhere else that you would want to live? Because this is like paradise for me. And I remember the person telling me that they wanted to live in like a ski resort of some sort, somewhere with snow. So somebody who's like native to Hawaii, and again, that's just one person's opinion, but that person had told me that they would rather live somewhere where you could ski. There's a lot of snow. I guess it's easy to get tired of your own surroundings. That saying of grass is always greener on the other side, or a lot of people, I guess, wanting to live somewhere else that's not native to them, and they're not they don't really understand the place and they just want to see something new. I feel like that's why there's a lot of people who like move from the west side to the east side, vice versa, or halfway across the globe. Sometimes people just get tired of the same scene. And then there are other folks who are just like happy living in their small little town for like 60 years onwards. So I met those people as well. And I don't think anybody's necessarily right or wrong. It's just all preference. Wait, what was it going to search? Finland. Oh, yes, Aurora Borealis. Is there, because that would be really weird if we have this image and it didn't align the 5 images with the 5 places that they say are the best to live. Is there Aurora Borealis? The first question is like Antarctica and then Alaska and Finland. Finland. Okay. Because I don't Oh, in Finland, you can view nature's most spectacular light show, the Aurora Borealis, from purpose-built spaces like glass huts and luxury suites. Ooh, I've heard of those. Really want to go, like those pretty little igloos. Did you know that the northern lights are visible through 200 nights a year in Finnish Lapland? I don't know what Finnish Lapland is, but that's pretty cool. If I could see it in Finland, 200 nights in the year. That is so awesome. I kept thinking, I don't know why, that like my go-to place for viewing the Aurora Borealis someday has always been in my mind. I always tell people like I want to go to Iceland. I want to go to Iceland. And my friends all want to go to Iceland as well, those that haven't been. And they're like, I want to go to Iceland to see the Aurora Borealis. Nobody's ever mentioned Finland. I don't know why. Okay, now I've changed my mind. Now I'll forever recognize Finland as the place to go instead. Hey there, Syndicate Hunter. Cool dude, style cool. Welcome to stream, Haruhi. All of you guys, by the way, if you haven't destroyed the like button yet, please do so. Really, really helps out the channel. Make sure you are subscribed. Kimiso Ring says, always found it strange that people spend their vacation dollars here in San Diego, and I'm itching to move to Arizona. I've been to San Diego and I've been to Arizona. I think they're both really nice. I think I've been to San Diego more times than I have been to Arizona. I've only been to Arizona the one time, but it's really hot, but really nice place. Really nice place. I forget why I was there. I think I was like on the way, or oh no, I remember why I was there. But one of the stops that I made is the Antelope Canyon. I forget if it was upper or lower that I went to. But beautiful, beautiful place. Definitely recommend if you haven't been to Arizona. Jenny, welcome to the stream. So yeah, okay. I guess that's legit. I mean, here it says here are a few of the happiest nations, but I don't know if this means like the top happiest place is Finland. But I was randomly like actually searching Finland when I was walking earlier because I was searching up. This is how you know that the markets are bad when I'm searching up universal basic income. I'm like, am I really going to make it? I'm like, if I'm not going to make it, maybe I should move somewhere with like UBI. So I searched universal basic income. I just search random stuff when I'm walking around on Google, by the way. I searched universal basic income, like where do they actually have universal basic income? Because I feel like I've always read that it's been on a trial and error situation in Europe, but I didn't know exactly where in Europe. So I just typed in like where do they have universal basic income, and Google came up with a list which is totally wrong, because the way I picture universal basic income would be like you do nothing, the government just gives you everybody a paycheck. So if you live there, you get like, I don't know, $2,000 a month, which have been suggested to the government by multiple people and never really truly went through from my understanding. So if you search on Google UBI, which countries have UBI, you're going to get an answer. Universal basic income around the world: Australia, Belgium, Brazil, Bulgaria, Canada, Czech Republic, Finland, and France. And then there's more items down below. I don't know about the rest, but for one thing I'm sure is that it's definitely not in Canada, because I've been to Canada and I've spoken to people there, and there is no such thing as universal basic income. So I think people, or Google, a lot of people have it confused with like help, like disability payments or whatever, or if the government helps you out with certain payments. Like, for example, I know that Canada had like their own versions of stimmy checks when America had their stimmy checks. So like they'll help out, but that's not the same thing as like a true universal basic income where people just don't do anything and can sit on your butt and still get paid. So then I searched which countries have true UBI. And then it popped up as universal basic income in Brazil. The town of Santo Antonio do Pinhal has gone a step further and established one of the world's first true UBI systems, giving all residents who have lived there a minimum of 5 years a portion of the city's tax revenue. So again, I don't know if that counts as the true UBI, because in my mind, UBI would still qualify, or I think when most people say they want to live in a place with UBI, it'll qualify under something like, if the robots and full autonomy take over all the jobs for Uber drivers, truck delivery, all that, then the rest of the folks who can't get a job will get some type of an assistance from the government. And especially judging by what we went through with the pandemic and ongoing threats from the universe, or just from world global leaders, I definitely think that it's something that has to go down before absolutely needed. So like before most people are out of a job. But that's up to the government, not up to me. So yeah, I guess it says it's actually in Brazil, but I'm not sure if I understand or would consider this a true UBI system if residents that have lived there a minimum of 5 years get a portion of the city's tax revenue. Like, how much is a portion of the city's tax revenue? Lots of potholes in that question. But if you search up that right now, you'll see UBI for Brazil. Mr. Moore says, love Joe Sheep, Joshlon. Need to add Apecoin to that name. Yeah, seems to be very, very popular right now. But I did do a Twitter poll, or I forget, maybe on the main channel. Like, I did polls on this, and people aren't very bullish on Apecoin as they seem to be. So I don't know. I'm getting more no's, at least on my Twitter too. It looks like people are not that positive or not that bullish, not that apish on Apecoin. A lot of people think that it's not going to hit, I guess, the top 10 of the coin market cap. I don't think so. I don't know if maybe I skewed it because I said that on my main channel. I'm like, I think it's going to do well, and I hope it does well for all the people who bought a whole bunch. I'm just not feeling it. I don't think it's going to make it all the way to the top 10 of the coin market cap. I mean, I love to be proven wrong and see what can, surpass Dogecoin lately, or even Shiba Inu, because it hasn't even surpassed Shiba Inu. Let's mind that. It didn't even get to the top 20 of the coin market cap yet. And surprisingly, Shiba Inu is still on the top 20. I think it's like number 15. It's dwindling a little bit. Lucy, you're a people person. I see you being a tour guide at some exotic location or resort. Thank you so much, Rings. I don't know. I feel like when you guys watch my live streams, y'all think I'm like a very people's person. And people that I meet, or like jobs that I've had in person, a lot of people tell me that I'm like a social butterfly, but I actually don't think I'm that social. I know it's really weird. I'm actually very antisocial, but I don't have that what is it? There's like a shirt that you can buy, or like it's like expensive, that brand, Antisocial Social Club. Um I've seen somebody wear a shirt from there, and then my friend told me it's really expensive. I'm like, oh, too bad it's expensive. Otherwise, I would buy it. I'm actually, yeah, very antisocial. I could go many, many days without talking to anyone, I think. But then this is technically like socializing, I guess. Which one you will, Solana or ADAMD says. I don't have either I would love to swing trade them again. Guys, I can't wait to start swing trading. I think back to the good old days. The good old days meaning September, October, November, when I was actually swing trading on the main channel. And I was updating you guys on my columns, which I don't have anymore. Remember when I had like my notes and I would tell you guys and show you guys on my live stream? I'd be updating my notes section. I can't even do that anymore. So unfair. Well, it's not unfair. I did that to myself. So now every time I'm looking at stuff like Apecoin or Jasmine right now going to the moon from 1 cent to like 4 cents today, I just tell myself this is another lesson learned. Don't let this happen to yourself ever again. In the future, we are going to have money and we're not going to be poor again. Feel extremely poor. Like I know I'm like literally the life meme of that, that meme that's like, has a bunch of money in their trading portfolio and then no money in their bank account. That's me. So I feel really, really broke lately. And I just feel like I can't buy anything. I can't afford anything. And I'm really worried because it's tax season soon. What about between Luna and AVAX? Did I even buy Luna? No, I don't think I've ever bought Luna. Again, guys, never financial advice on my channel. Entertainment purposes only. Do your own DD. I never bought Luna, so I guess I'll be biased and say I'll take AVAX because I've actually bought AVAX and flipped it before. Sadly, only for like $2 each per avalanche. Well, also bad move over there, but at least I made money off of that. But yes, tour guide would be cool. I've actually thought about becoming a flight attendant, but again, I was like, do I really? I don't know. I think you would have to clean the toilets as a flight attendant, right? So I think that kind of was like the no thank you part for me. Not that I've never cleaned toilets before. I've definitely done it. I've worked at a coffee shop. I think I told you guys when I was like 16, 15 years old. So yeah, I handled the entire coffee shop. So been there, done that. I'm like, no more. Don't want to do that anymore. So yeah, I would love to travel for cheap though. So I feel like if I could be a tour guide or if I could be a flight attendant and travel for cheaper, I know people who do like flight attendant work or like work for what's it called? Work for the airports. I feel like it's a pretty sweet job. If I didn't do YouTube, if I never decided to do YouTube and met you fine folks, I think I would have by now within the last 2 years found a job, especially when there was like all the help wanted signs. Well, there still are a bunch of help wanted signs. All the jobs out there currently. All right, moving on. Oh, by the way, guys, did you see? Okay, wait, I don't know if it's under my likes in here, but there's literally like a TV show on everything. I'm still watching Criminal Minds. I'm on season 14 right now. So I'm almost done. Super happy. I'm going to be sad I'll miss Reed. I just love him. I feel like every episode without him in it is missing a little something. I'm going to finish it soon. I'm on season 14 and then I'll watch season 15. And then I think that's it on Paramount Plus. And then afterwards, I'm going to go back to Apple TV because I only get Apple TV for like 3 months. And I think I already used up like 1 whole month. So I think I have like 2 months max, or maybe this is the last month. I don't know. Hold on. I made a note to when to cancel my Apple TV Plus because I only get it for free. Oh no, I have it until May. Thank God. So on Apple TV Plus, I saw like as an ad today that they have this new show. There's literally a show on everything. You guys know there's one on Theranos, right? There's a Theranos movie coming out with Jennifer Lawrence, but then with Amanda Seyfried, there's a TV show. I think on a platform that I don't have, on a streaming service called, I think it's HBO or is it Hubs? Yeah, one or the other, the green one. I forget which one, HBO or Hubs? It's called Hubs. Let me know if you guys know what I'm talking about. But Amanda Seyfried on some type of streaming platform I don't have. She is playing Elizabeth Holmes as the Theranos, the whole entire show. So that's another one with like startups, tech companies, whatnot. And we know that Uber also has one. I also forget which streaming service. I don't think it's Apple TV though. But today I just saw that Wework, there's a Apple TV like series for Wework. So Wework is like, from my understanding, I've never been in one. It's like a building for people to like socially interact, but like you have to work for a company and then the company would have to be like partnership with this Wework place where you could drink, like there's beer sometimes, or there's like equipment, there's desks for you to charge your phones or your laptop. So it's just like for working people. So let's say if your company has this like collab or this deal with like WeWork, then your employees can go over there and connect with other companies and their employees who happen to stay there and either do extra work or maybe socialize or chill out or whatever. That's the gist of it, but that's from my understanding. Do your own DD. Um, and yeah, they have their own show coming out, which is pretty crazy. So it's called We Crashed. It says on Apple TV Plus, the ad, the love story at the center of one of the world's most valuable startups. Hashtag We Crashed explores how a single co-working space, so I guess you call it co-working space, grows into a 47 billion brand before it plummets. Starring Jared Leto and Anne Hathaway, both amazing actors. I haven't seen Anne Hathaway honestly in a TV show like ever. I usually watch her through movies. I think she's a great actress, so I'm definitely gonna watch this one. I like Apple TV Plus, well, because it's free right now. Because after I got my phone, but I like Apple TV Plus for mainly the morning show. But I already finished watching that. I don't know when there's gonna be like any new episodes, so I'm definitely gonna finish Hulu. Yes, there's no such thing called Hubs. I was mixing it up with Grubhub. Okay, yeah, Hulu. I think it's on Hulu. Yeah, unless it's on HBO. No, it's on Hulu. Hulu is the green one, I think. Very real, Lucy and Team Jeff. Hey there. Oh, well, funny thing, I don't want this to sound like a sales pitch. What? Lucy, I got a job for you. Sure, you can let me know the job on here. Guys, anybody interested in paying me for business or any collaborations, definitely feel free to email me. You can go on the main channel. I have an email listed there under the about section to contact me, even though I get spams there all the time. But if I like the pitch, I will respond back. Usually I don't respond back to anything because it's all a bunch of scammers, or I just don't like the pitch, or it's not clear enough. But would love to talk to you guys more about this when you get some time. Okay. Well, you know the email. Go on the main channel and email me if you guys have any deals that you would like me to do. But I don't have a PO box, so I can't do anything like products. Probably more like shout outs, like I did for WEBULL at one point. So sponsored shout outs, stuff like that I can consider. All Mankind is great on Apple TV, Robert says. Cool. I've never watched that one. Hopefully if I have time before the end of May, whenever my Apple TV Plus runs out, I will surely check it out. Do you think CBDC will kill crypto or help crypto? MD says. I think anyone who understands crypto, and that's just my personal opinion, but I feel like anybody who understands crypto and the fact that Bitcoin can never truly be controlled by Russians, by Americans, by the Chinese, nobody out there, no matter how they try to ban it, they can't get rid of it. There's only 21 million, probably less than 21 million if we count those people who totally broke or threw out into the trash, destroyed, forgot their 24 seed keys since 2009. I think there's probably going to be a lot less than 21 million BTCs that will ever be in existence due to all those lost and forgotten seed phrases. So anybody who actually understands crypto, I don't think will really move over to CBDC, central bank digital currency. That's just what I believe in. Of course, I think there's always going to be that group of people who's not willing to learn the importance of Bitcoin, blockchain, and why people think it's important to not have a centralized group to take control of your money and freeze your assets whenever they feel like it or make your money disappear. So I think once people actually understand it, and I do believe that like education, well, I hope also that education in America, financial education does better and better every year. So then people can see that if they do believe in a CBDC and let's say the government just like scrapped Bitcoin and stopped allowing people to accept Bitcoin and I don't know, penalize and punish different companies, blue chip companies for accepting or even the idea of adding some Bitcoins on their balance sheets. If they did stuff like that, I don't think that they'll really get away with it because once a government kind of allows central bank digital currency, any type of currency, in my opinion, that's controlled by the government, it's just like your US dollars in paper money, except worse. So for example, in the future, Russians could say like, we're going to do CBDC, just an example, but Putin can also be like, yeah, you're using your CBDC, but you're not allowed. You're not allowed to buy anything in America. If you buy in America, we're going to digitally track you and we can see it. So we'll cut off that payment. There you go. You're totally controlled. There's actually no freedom by using something that is provided to you by a government, a central agency that can literally just cut off your funds at any given point. And it really is worse, in my opinion, than paper money, where it's like less trackable. When it's all digital, then good luck saying no. And basically, like what happened with the truckers in Canada, anything that you do that the government's not happy with, or let's say in the future we pandemic semi checks, they give it to you, but they're like, oh, you didn't get your 3 shots, you didn't get 10 boosters. Oh no, well, looks like you're not able to go to the bar with the money that we sent you. Like anything CBDC is technically controlled and easily controlled. Just a digital version, in my opinion, of regular money. So that's what I believe in. Hey there, JB. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, my community members. Thank you all so much. You can watch Bones next. There's 12 seasons. Yeah. Judging by the fact that it took me probably half a year, I think, to finish, and I'm not even done Criminal Minds. And there's like 13 seasons I think I watched within the span of like half a year. I don't think I have enough time to watch that on Apple TV, but thanks for the recommendation. Lots of people don't understand crypto at all, JB says. And I'm not surprised. I think we are still early. Like, even for myself, I heard about it in 2017. Like, the first time hearing about it was just, I remember I was over at dinner and this guy was talking about it, now my friend. But he was saying how he bought Bitcoin way ahead of time, like when it was like only a couple $100, and he gave up on it really quickly. And that's like one of the biggest regrets of his life, how he could have been like a multi-millionaire, billionaire, blah, blah, blah. So I just like kind of processed it and I was like, oh, cool, that's nice. There's no part of me that's like, I need to get some Bitcoin now. He missed out. Let me get some. Or there was just like no excitement to really learn about it. I was just in a different phase in my life. And I didn't really have access to like finance on YouTube or any group of people who was willing to teach me how to use the different apps. Like, this is just like hearing about it one time over dinner. So I think even though we're hearing more about it on the news, it does take time for these things to grow. So I personally think that crypto will not stop. It's only going to grow further and further. I mean, I think Apecoin is a perfect example of that. When you have all these different exchanges, multi-billion-dollar exchanges with the same common goal, which is to, whether for themselves or for a greater purpose, whatever reason that they want, the end game is going to be the same. They're going to want to make money and they're going to want their businesses to continue. And just like any other running business, you're going to need customers. So they're going to have to do advertising. They're going to have to figure out different ways to bring in influencers or celebrities and make sure that people like continue to come in to their business. So I feel like as these exchanges grow, as more and more people have already made money off of different bags of crypto, it's only going to grow larger and larger, not smaller and smaller over the years. Just different people are incentivized to shill crypto at different levels. That's the way I see it. So I think I've only been in it for 2 years, two and a half years, maximum 3 years. And I've known about it for like over 5 years now. Yeah, I've known about it for over 5 years, but I've really only gotten into it 2 years and really deep into it really for like 1 year. And I still barely understand every little detail. Like, oh, I was going to update this, I think, on Instagram, but then I forgot, but here you go. You remember how I said that I was staking it's called baking actually for Tezos. So I've been baking my XTZs for about over a month or like 2 months now. I've been baking it for a while. So basically on one of my wallets, I stuck it with a validator. And I've just been earning every single day Tezos. But the first 30 days when I'm staking it, when I'm baking it, you don't get anything. That's just the way it goes for Tezos. The first like month or so, depending on which validator you choose, you're not going to get anything. But then afterwards, every day you're going to be earning some types of like an APY. So I was getting about like 4 or 5% APY. And then I didn't check my phone for a while. All of a sudden, I went to check on it, and the validator that I chose was inactive. So they weren't paying me. every single day like they should have, or like every 2 days. So thank God I noticed it. I unstaked everything because it doesn't unstake automatically for you just because the validator that you choose is inactive. So I had to unstake it. And then today I just chose another validator to stake with. So you just got to like keep watch of these things. There's like so many like little bits and pieces into crypto that I'm still learning about. Have you purchased any NFTs? Robert says, no, but I do have my own NFTs. If you guys want to purchase it, just link it down below. OpenSea, or you can search Living with Luci on OpenSea. I just did it for jokes to, well, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So I just put it out there in case any wealthy person wants to buy my NFTs. But yeah, I paid $100. It was a total waste of money because I don't think anyone's ever going to buy my NFTs. What's the difference between a metaverse and MMOPRG? I have no idea. No idea. Do you want to let me know? Do you think people are overhyped about metaverse? I think it just shows how sheepish everybody is, myself included, that we all talk about the same topic once it's in the news. So we always talk about the same things whenever the world decides that it's all of a sudden popular. So with metaverse, it was really hilarious because nobody even uttered the words metaverse for like the past 2 years, really. And then all of a sudden, everyone talks about the metaverse just because of Mark Zuckerberg. There's well, over an hour, it was like over an hour ad basically on Facebook, right? Yeah, that's all it took. And then every single company was like, yeah, we're doing the metaverse too. So I think it just really shows how sheepish we all are. It doesn't really mean that we're like overhyping it. I think companies are trying to make money off of it. Um, a little bit like the dot-com era when everyone's just throwing into their stock description that they are involved with the internet. I think it's more of like that moment. Right now, everybody is just trying to throw into their company like we're deep with the metaverse, and then just trying to get more investors to buy into their stonks and stuff, or different types of crypto platforms for people to funnel money into the coins. Which top 20 tokens will double in price first this year? And when? 30 days, 90 days? You guys answer, Robert. I know as much as a crystal ball. Let's do it to understand. Do you think algorithm stablecoins will take over fiat-backed stablecoins? Algorithm stablecoins will take over fiat-backed stablecoins. I don't know what you mean by algorithm stablecoins. I don't really have a deep understanding on that, but do you mean like stable coins that are backed by anything else aside from fiat? Are we talking like more bonds and other types like of commodities and whatnot, stable coins? Because for example, I think like Circle talked about the fact that they're not just backed by like $1 reserves for their stablecoin at the congressional hearing last year. So I definitely think they're going to find different ways, like depending on different types of stablecoin networks. I think they're going to find different ways to back up the currency, not just with USDs. I personally think USD would be one of the better ideas just to kind of calm people down. And not freak out that they don't actually have what they say they have, just like too many derivatives on top of derivatives. Gets a little bit complicated to understand for regular folks. It just is more convincing to say, I do have $1 backed up for the 1 billion or the $10 billion worth of USDT or USDC that I have. Does Apecoin have utility though? Nako says, I don't know if it does. I just know it. Most people, not everyone, most people on my stream, I did a poll. They believe that it's a meme coin. So I guess I'll just call it a meme coin, a meme coin token. I personally think that it's more than that, but that's only because I feel like it is basically, I don't know what the word for it is. It's like nepotism, but not within the family, right? It's not like a family situation. This is like nepotism because it's rich people. They all have access to it. And then they're all pumping the same thing because they all get rewarded by pumping the same thing. So that's the value I see really in Apecoin, if that makes sense to you guys. And I feel like so long as NFTs, the Bored Ape Yacht Club NFTs and the Mutant Ape NFTs does well, then sure, yeah. I think it will last, in my opinion. And as long as people make it like the new thing of 2022, which I think somebody asked on the main channel today if I think Apecoin is a new thing for 2022. It could be. I mean, last year, most people I would think the most iconic moment was AMC, GME, and then Dogecoin. and then Shiba Inu like later at the winter time of 2021. So yeah, maybe who knows? Maybe Apecoin will kick us off first on this whole new whirlwind of craziness and iconic moments. So better to have, I think, iconic moments throughout the year and things to be excited about when something blows up in 10x's than not, in my opinion. UST DAI are algorithm stablecoins. Those are not backed by fiat and maintain the peg on chain, MD says. Okay, cool. So are you saying which one I think is better? I have no idea. No idea. You guys feel free to answer, MD. Nation, not much utility currently. It's mostly used for governance voting for its Haruhi says. Oh, okay, so you're talking about Apecoin right now, not much utility, but they can always add to it, right? I mean, I hope. For the sake of people that currently have a bunch of Apecoin. Apecoin, by the way, if you go and check on Ape Wisdom, you'll see that it is number 3, currently beating out Donut with like 372 mentions just within the last 24 hours. I actually think that that's not even a lot. But it's coming in 3rd after Bitcoin and Ethereum. Definitely pumping in some hype into the crypto world on Reddit, at least. Reddit subreddits that you're actually allowed to talk about crypto. Still not allowed to talk about it on Wall Street Bets, which is very sad. Ape was well coordinated by getting on many platforms at open. Some may say well coordinated. I call it rigged. All right, so global crypto market cap is 1.88 trillion right now, up 3.20% increase, with Apecoin still trending number 1, up 18%. By the way, folks, if you're enjoying these live streams, sponsored by no one, please kindly destroy that like button for me and do check out the 5 free stocks you can still get down below with WEBULL using my link. You get your 2 free stocks just by opening up the account, and then you get 3 other free stocks by depositing any amount, 1 penny included. We need a Luci coin. No, we do not, Jeff. No, we do not. Too many coins out there. There's over 18,337 cryptocurrencies. We do not need a Luci coin, but I appreciate the support, folks. Smash that like button. Ethereum is at 2,900. Wow, Ethereum still doing pretty good. Bitcoin at 41,780, trying to fight back to that $42,000 level. Earlier, like my title reads, Dogecoin actually did hit 12 cents. I kind of missed it, but I looked back on Robinhood and it did actually hit 12 cents. I'm not sure about the other platforms. Apparently no one cares because on my main channel, I did a poll to ask you guys which platforms you like to use the most for trading crypto. I was kind of shocked that Robinhood won by a long shot. Robinhood was the top, like the favorite crypto exchange in comparison to Coinbase and Binance and Webull. And I put other as well for in case you use any other, platforms, but kind of mind blown. My favorite is Coinbase in terms of like swing trading, minute trading, day trading, because to me, they have the lowest fees. And yes, Robinhood doesn't charge fees, but there's always that spread. So if I just sell like market value for all my Dogecoins, I'm still going to be paying something. It's not going to be at the exact market value that I see in a moment. ETC is doing well today, Robert says. Yes, it is. I'm pretty proud of it. I mean, far, far, far from my buying average. I'm still down like $300 with like the less than 2K that I invested into ETC on my Robinhood app. But yes, looking better. How did Apecoin come with 20 billion fully diluted MC? Isn't that too much? And people bought at that price. It's me. Well, a lot of people were just airdropped, so I don't think they all bought at a very high price. A lot of people were just airdropped it for free, and then they dumped it on a lot of people who bought it new. Dogecoin 11.9. So still, every time I check, I feel like I'm cursed. It just keeps going back down under 12 cents. It's like when I'm not looking, it goes back. I swear. It's up 2.94%. I see here currently global, like the market cap for Dogecoin is only 15 billion, but I am happy about this because I feel like it means we have a long, long way to go for Doge. That means we can technically 10x and it wouldn't be too much in my opinion. 150 billion. Far, far, far from the likes of Ethereum and BTC over here. We got Bitcoin right now, still under 1 trillion in market cap, which is pretty bad. We're at 793 billion and Ethereum at 353 billion. My personal guess is that Dogecoin, when we rise, and then we rise like a phoenix, out from the ashes, will pop up to like as close as number 3, taking back that number 3 spot, which we did have in 2021, and will be right under Ethereum, no matter how expensive Ethereum is. Which means my personal estimate of even 150 billion wouldn't be that crazy if we did move all the way up in 10x from now and then went to $1, which hasn't happened in the history of Dogecoin just yet. But it's still early. Shiba Inu is at 0.00002237, up 1.60%, just at about 12 billion. So still pretty close with Dogecoin. 15 versus 13. Crypto.com still at 40 cents. Cosmos, Litecoin, both performing the same, up 4% in the last week. Chainlink still does not want to drop to $7 when I last saw it in 2020. Guys, that meme when anything you sell just continues to go up. It's totally me. Anything I buy and decide to hodl just decides to go down and then never back up again. Crypto bubbles is cool, Robert says. Do you use crypto bubbles? It's really cool and fun to use. Have you seen it? No, I've never used it. Is it a game? I don't know what crypto bubbles is. When I'm thinking bubbles, I think about that game, in the arcade where you shoot bubbles. You shoot bubbles and the bubbles link together and then you pop the bubbles. Sorry, I don't know what crypto bubbles is. ETC got 3 times 51 attack. Do you think it will get the 4th one? Oh, well, I'm not counting. I was never there when they got the first 3 attacks. And I don't think it will matter to me even if they get the 4th attack. Honestly, the only reason why I bought ETC and started to have just a tad bit of hope for it is because I figure if Ethereum actually does move over to Ethereum 2.0 and we turn into proof of stake, then ETC would be the only programmable proof of work, right? Like one of the OG ones. So I'm just kind of banking on that. Could be wrong. Could totally just be a wild guess that I'm wrong on. And then ETC will never fly up to $200. It still blows my mind that it was at $5 and then it went to like $200 in 2021. Just okay. Stellar Lumens also up, but 19 cents. Far from, I always had hopes for Stellar Lumen to go over $1. Mana 244, not too bad, but still under $3. Apecoin number 35 at 1358. I feel like it's probably red days incoming. Personally, I feel like Apecoin's been doing so well that you can't keep this up forever. It's not going to be up 1,257% week after week. So I think it's just a matter of time before we get like a bloodbath week in the crypto market, and then Apecoin's going to come down with everything else personally. So I feel like whoever is making money off of it, not financial advice, but I would take my tendies as I still have them. Crypto Bubbles is internet site. Chart is bubbles of coins. Oh, okay. You look like you just came back from party across Canada, says. Nah, I was here the whole time, guys. You'll love it for your show, Jeff Pruden says. Someone have to buy for someone to sell. Yes, that's always true. Nobody is going to come out winning in the game of crypto, sadly. We would all like to say that we can all win, but we're not all going to win. Some people won in AMC and GME. I am not one of those people last year. I go ape over Doge. Hey there, Bob. Haven't been here in a while. You sell your Dogecoins yet? High tech go. And nice try. I did not. Sorry to disappoint, but I'm not disappointed, folks. I am gaining Dogecoins every single day off of FTX, and I am happy by calculating the future price of Dogecoin, which call me crazy, but I still believe we're going to hit $1. So I did the math. If I have like 2.9 million Dogecoins, and eventually when I can finally move everything over to FTX, I can earn something like 145,000 Dogecoins a year. So depending on the price of Dogecoin, if it does go to $1, that would be like $145,000 a year. And yes, I'm still okay gaining free Dogecoins, even at a low price right now. Doesn't mean I'm going to hold on to it till exactly $1. I could still sell at a price point that I like. but that time is not soon, guys. I am not going to sell it anywhere close to 11 cents is the game plan. So you got your update, TechGo. Laugh all you want, but just smash that like button, folks. All of you guys in here, also do not miss out on the FTX link down in the description below. Anytime you trade $10 worth of crypto, FTX does reward you one random free coin. So I've gotten Shiba Inu, I've gotten Tron. If that's something of interest to you, definitely check out FTX link down below. You can get up to 8% APY, lowest 5% APY back off of your Bitcoins, Dogecoin, Ethereum, whatever it is that you're interested in. Oh, sorry, I didn't say hi to you, Laura Games. Welcome to the stream. Should I buy Apecoin? Is that you, Love Joe Sheep? Nice update on your name there. Thank you. Yes, always smash the likes. And I don't know if you guys saw this other ad, but I always have to tell you guys when there's free stuff. Apparently, Dairy Queen says stop by DQ location on Monday. I think this is only for participating US non-mall locations. It says you can get you can't be in a mall, which sucks because usually I only see Dairy Queens at malls. On Monday, March 21st, the happiest day of the year. I don't know why that's the happiest day of the year, but for free cone day, which just read it as coin day. For free cone day, drop an ice cream in the comments. Yeah, I'm not making this up if you're excited. So this is the ad from Dairy Queen. So go if you have a Dairy Queen, I guess, and it's not in a mall, you can go check it out. Mark your calendars. I love free stuff. Sometimes I miss it. Usually I'm always there for free Starbucks on your birthday if you use their app. So there's that. Definitely check that out. I missed it, but apparently McDonald's also tweeted back. Like, McDonald's is messing with us, guys. They responded back to Shibetoshi Nakamoto, so Billy Marcus, and apparently showed a picture of Doge. Let me see if I can find it on Twitter. Who are we gonna search? Okay. Let me go on Elon Shibetoshi Nakamoto. Okay, I think it's under his tweets and replies. Let me see here. He responded to McDonald's and they responded back. I don't know if it'll show up here. God, he does a lot of tweets. Okay, looking for Mickey D's. Okay, maybe I won't be able to find it. But they were talking about Grimace Coin again. They changed their profile. Like, McDonald's changed their profile back to the whole Grimace Coin thing. Hold on, McDonald's. All right. Replies, tweets and replies. Their account is super active, by the way. I feel like they're just nonstop. Whoever's working their account, I don't know if it's a bot, but crazy active. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I don't know if I'll be able to find this one, but they did respond back to Billy Marcus. My bad. Let me see if I can find. Okay, this is how many tweets they've done in like 4 hours. Jesus. But they did make an image. They put in an effort to tweet back an image of Doge with fries in their mouth. Or maybe I'll just have to Google it. Okay, this is 9 hours. Oh my God. Oh my God. Where are you? I forget how many hours ago it was, but I think it was today. Or why not sell Dogecoin reward that you get from FTX and buy some L1 coin? Nah, I don't know. I really enjoy, I'm like one of those people that's very OCD. So I enjoy having like a total number, a total sum, which is like 2.9 million. And I like knowing that I'm just gaining interest off of that like full number. And then if I sell, I say I could sell portions, but I think when I sell Dogecoin, it'll probably be all together. I don't know. It's just the way that my brain works. I can't explain it. It's just all or nothing, folks. I'm just an all or nothing type of person. So please all or nothing that like button and make sure you are subscribed. Ooh, this guy looks like he's enjoying his shamrock shake. I didn't get a shamrock shake yet. Kind of makes me want to get, but I have so much ice cream at home. Okay, shamrock shakes. Okay, I swear this is real. I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna Google it so I can show you that I'm not making this up. Hold on. Let's see. Shibetoshi, McDonald's, Shibetoshi, Nakamoto. I feel like Google just sees that I always put the most random things. Grimace. Nope, that's an old one. Sorry, guys. I'm really determined to find this, so you're just going to have to chillax and watch me search for this Shibetoshi Nakamoto post. Hold on. Hold on. Where is it? Hold. 9 hours. This is going to turn into a silent stream soon. Then I'm just going to turn on Criminal Minds as I'm searching for this. And you guys can enjoy me watching Criminal Minds and searching on Twitter. They really need to have a better search bar on Twitter. Like, I should be able to type in Shibetoshi Nakamoto and then put in McDonald's, put in Doge, and be able to see this. Okay, hold on, hold on. Okay, now I'm just seeing a whole bunch of images of Shamrock Shakes, and I can't even remember the taste of Shamrock Shakes anymore. Right, 15 hours ago? Is it 15 hours ago? I thought that was today. Hold on. All of you guys in the stream, by the way, I know I'm not looking at the chat. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Ring that notification bell. Smash that like button. Much appreciated. Okay, I'm just seeing a bunch of pictures. Oh my god. Okay, I give up. I give up. Or maybe I didn't see it. Maybe it was a meme. Hold on. Hold on. Shibetoshi Nakamoto. I don't think he tweets as much as McDonald's. Maybe it'll be easier to find here. Okay, no, he doesn't tweet as nearly. I don't think anybody tweets as much as McDonald's. Hold on. Tweets. I don't see it. What? Okay, I'm sorry, guys. Maybe it's not real. Then I might have seen it as like an Instagram post or like a tweet that's made up. Okay, my bad. My bad. All that for nothing. Should I buy Apecoin? Who are you, Mr. Moore? I think that's Love Doge and SHIB, guys. That's Love Doge and SHIB. Damn, that was fast, Mr. Moore says. Wait, what? Love Doge, SHIB, Dogelon, etc. Did you dream it? No, I swear I saw it on like either Twitter or on Instagram. But then, you know, like sometimes people make up tweets, like they pretend that Elon Musk responded back to them or whatever. So maybe I saw it as one of those, but like it was on someone's story, maybe. That's maybe what happened. Okay, whatever. Maybe McDonald's didn't respond back. I am thinking too hard into Doge and McDonald's accepting Dogecoin that I've lost it, guys. When Dogecoin starts shooting up, I'll set a sell limit at $1 before it drops back down. Sell the greed, Crimson says. So I don't think I'm going to put a sell limit at like $1, honestly, because I feel like if it's going to drop, it probably won't drop right at $1. I think it'll probably be like 99 cents because people know that you're going to do $1 and then there's going to be the folks doing 99 cents and then there's going to be the folks doing the 98 cents. Oh, Lucy, I just watched your Skittles gummy review. I made a choice, easy, original. Here I come. You should get both, Mr. Amore. They're both delicious. I don't know. I feel like I'm just so obsessed with the berries one because it's so weird that they have that, what's it called? It's like that honey, berry lemon, berry melon. Yeah, or melon berry. Yes, melon berry flavor. Just find it so weird. It's like both weird and addictive at the same time. But the regular flavor, I just don't really like orange and lemon. Am I alone on this? Like, I don't like orange and lemon flavors for Starbursts, for Skittles, or really anything. Like, who goes into a store and asks for like lemon gummy bears? Nobody cares about lemon gummy bears. I don't know why they make it. Or orange gummy bears for that matter. I'm fine with the color yellow and orange, of course. Yellow for Doge and orange for Bitcoin. But I don't know, not so much for food. Anyways, guys, I don't know why, but I feel really, really hot right now. I'm gonna go and get an ice cream. I'm gonna go watch my Criminal Minds. Thank you all for joining me here. Once again, really appreciate it if you guys can share my videos with your friends, family, on your different platforms if you have any. So then that way I can get more subscribers. It's getting rough out there on the YouTube algo. Smash that like button. Take care, and I will see you tomorrow on the main channel. Okay, bye.